Three are there means what are those three? Moola Vidya, Swarupam, Moola Vidya, Ashrayaha, Moola Vidya, Vishayaha. So these three are the subdivisions of Moola Vidya. Now let us see what is the nature of Moola Vidya. Moola Vidya is that fundamental ignorance. It is anirvachaniyam. You cannot say it is Sat, you cannot say it is Asat. You cannot say it is existent, or you cannot say it is non-existent. It is not neither Sat nor Asat. That means Sadasat Vilakshanam. Sat Asat Vilakshanam. Moola Vidya is different from existent category and non-existent category. Therefore, it comes under existent non-existent category. Existent non-existent category means Sadasat Vilakshanam. Why it is Sadasad Vilakshanam? Sarva Prasiddhatvat. Nobody come and say, I am Brahman, I know Brahman. Nobody claim that I am Brahman. Because that is the fundamental ignorance, Sarva Prasiddhatvat. Everyone is having, it is well known. Sarva Prasiddhatvat, it is there. When it is Sarva Prasiddham, it is there, then how it is there? Sakshi Pratyakshatvat. It is evident to the witness consciousness. It is evident. Sakshi Pratyakshatvat, Sarva Prasiddhatvat, it is existent. Then why it is non-existent? Anya Pramana Viruddhatvat or Anya Pramana Asiddhatvat. You cannot establish through any other Pramanam. Pratyaksha, Anumana, Upamana, Arthapatti, Anupalabdhi, Laukika Shabda, all these Pramanams, through those Pramanams you cannot establish Sarva Anya Pramana Asiddhatvat. Asiddhi means you cannot arrive at its existence. That is why it is Asat. Not only that, Mahavakya Badhyatvat, it is Asat. It is negatable through Vaidika Shabda Mahavakya. Moola Vidya is negatable through Mahavakya Pramanat. Mahavakya Pramanat, negatable Badhyatvam is there, Badhyatvat. Anya Pramana Asiddhatvat. Therefore, Sakshi Pratyakshatvat, Prasiddhatvat, fundamental ignorance is Sat. Anya Pramana Asiddhatvat, Mahavakya Pramana Badhyatvat, it is Asat. That is why Sadasat. Like a rope snake. You cannot say rope snake is there. You cannot say it is not there when you are experiencing. Experientially it is there. Experientially it is there. Factually it is not there. Similarly, Moola Vidya also experientially there, but factually on enquiry it is not there. That is why it is called inexplicable. Inexplicable called Anirvachaniyam. Moola Vidya is called Anirvachaniyam. This is the nature of Moola Vidya in the subdivision of that Moola Vidya. This is the subdivision in the Moola Vidya topic. Mula Vidya Vichara, in that, this is the subdivision, Mula Vidya Swarupam. If you understand this Swarupam only, you can later negate it. And later you can claim that you are Brahman also when you understand this Mula Vidya nature properly. Now let us go to the next division, Mula Vidya. Before going to the second division, how can we are not able to know through other pramanams? Just we saw the example, that is andhakaraha. Darkness, everyone says, I saw darkness, I see darkness. When a person says, we ask, how do you know that there is darkness? What is the proof for its existence? If we ask a question, I'll ask a question, how you know there is a darkness? What is the proof? I saw it through my eyes, he says. I perceived the darkness. Then next question, you have perceived that darkness in the presence of light or in the absence of light? Next question, you have perceived the object in the presence of light or absence of light? What he has to say? If he says in the presence of light, it is not possible. In the presence of light, he cannot see the darkness, because darkness won't exist in the presence of light. Therefore, he has to say, in the absence of light, I saw darkness. He has to say, person. I perceived the darkness in the absence of light. Then we'll ask a question, how can you see darkness in the absence of light? Because your eyes does not function when there is no light. Your eyes cannot function without light. If light is not there, you cannot see anything. Since you cannot see anything without light, then how you saw the darkness? You cannot see anything without light. When light is absent, only you saw darkness. Your eyes are not functioning in darkness, in absence of light. Then how your eyes, which are not functioning, perceive darkness? That is why andhakara is a positive entity or negative entity. Who will prove? Very difficult to explain the existence of darkness. Everyone says, I saw darkness. Seeing darkness is nothing but non-function of your eyes. Your non-functional eyes, you have transformed perception of darkness. How much analysis there in the darkness, you see. So this is the example we saw. Now the next subdivision topic is Mula Vidya Ashrayaha Kaha. What is the locus of Mula Vidya? Where is this fundamental ignorance exist? Where is it located? It has to be located in the Atma only. The self-ignorance is located in the self, capital S. Self-ignorance is located in the self. Because before the creation, Atma was there, and Maya is the cause for the creation. Before the creation also, Maya was there. Because Maya alone is the Maya or Prakriti, you can call, or Mula Vidya. Mula Vidya or Maya or Prakriti alone is the cause for this creation. That means Mula Vidya was there before creation, since it is the cause of the creation. Before creation, who was there? Only Atma was there. So this Mula Vidya, which is the cause of the creation, before the creation it was there. Therefore, Mula Vidya must exist only in one place. There is no second thing to exist. Mula Vidya to exist, to be located, locus, no second entity for Mula Vidya to have a locus. So, finally it has to exist only in Atma. Ashrayaha. Atma Ashrayaha Mula Vidya. Mula Vidya is taking shelter in Atma, self. Self-ignorance exists in the self. Yeah? What a funny statement, you see. Mula Vidya is in the self, but it is called self-ignorance. Okay. Self-ignorance is in the self, is the answer. Okay. Mula Vidya Ashrayaha Kaha. Atma eva Mula Vidyayaha Ashrayaha. Now let us come to the third division of Mula Vidya. What is it? Mula Vidya Vishayaha Kaha. What is the Mula Vidya? Means fundamental ignorance. Fundamental ignorance of what? Question. Ignorance of what? That is fundamental ignorance is of what? Fundamental ignorance is of Atma only. Atma is the object of fundamental ignorance. Atma is the object of ignorance. Mula Vidyayaha Vishayaha Atma eva. Self alone is the object of self-ignorance. This is the third division. Atma Vishayaka Mula Vidya Asti. This is about Mula Vidya, three subdivided divisions of Mula Vidya. Mula Vidya Swarupam, Mula Vidya Ashrayaha, Mula Vidya Vishayaha. Over. Now let us enter into the second topic, Mahavakya Vichara. Mahavakya Vichara also divided into three topics, subdivisions. Mahavakya Pramanyam, number 1. Subdivision number 1 in Mahavakya Vichara. Then subdivision number 2 is Mahavakya Vichara Prakaraha or Mahavakya Bodhana Prakaraha. Mahavakya Bodhana Prakaraha Paddhati, the method of studying, understanding the Mahavakya. The method of communication of Mahavakya or mechanism. Communication of that Mahavakya. What is the mechanism? Or mechanism of Mahavakya's communication. It is called Mahavakya Bodhana Prakara Vicharaha. Number 3, Mahavakya Tatparya Vicharaha. What is the message of Mahavakya? Mahavakya Tatparya Vicharaha. So 3 subdivisions in Mahavakya Vichara. Number 1 is Mahavakya Pramanyam, the validity of Mahavakya. The validity of Mahavakya, and Mahavakya is the valid source of knowledge. We have to analyze. It is the valid source of knowledge because of so and so reasons. And these are the methods of communicating the Mahavakya. And Mahavakya, the Tatparyam. What is the message? Now let us see the first one, Mahavakya Pramanyam. How you establish Mahavakya is valid. The whole Vedanta is validating the Mahavakya, Upanishad Vakyam. Purvapakshis, many of them are coming and arguing how your Mahavakya is valid. And they give different arguments. We have to establish on every step, every time when the Purvapakshi comes and argues, we have to establish the validity. Pramanyam. What is that? Anadhigata, abadhita, arthabodhakatvam, pramana lakshanam. Mahavakya pramana lakshanam is anadhigatam. What is that anadhigatam? You cannot know about this Atma, your nature, through any other pramanam. Anadhigatam. It is unique to Mahavakya. Only through Mahavakya you can know. You cannot na adhigatam. By any other pramanam you cannot know anadhigatam. Mahavakya dvara eva you understand Atma. Therefore, this is the lakshanam of Mahavakya, which can reveal Atman, which cannot be known through any other pramanam, anadhigatam. That is why it is valid. Then abadhitam. It cannot be negated by any other pramanam. Whatever Mahavakya gives final, you are Brahman, you are Atma Swarupam. It cannot be negated by any other pramanam, pratyaksha, anumana, upamana, arthapatti, etc. Anya pramanena abadhitatvat. Pramanyam asti. Mahavakyam. Pramanyam is there because it cannot be negated by any other pramanam. Just like our eyes gives forms and colors, ears cannot come and negate. Pramanam is a pramanam when its knowledge is not challenged, questioned or judged by any other pramanam. That is the lakshanam of pramanam. Mahavakya pramanam is talking about Atma. You are Brahman, Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swarupaha. It cannot be negated by anyone at any time, at any place. That is why it is called abadhitam, unnegatable. Abadhitartha bodhaka pramanam. Pramanam is that it cannot be contradicted by any other pramanam, questioned by any other pramanam. Next, third prayojanam, arthabodhakatvat. Why Mahavakya is having pramanyam, validity? Arthabodhakat. Artha means prayojanam. Prayoja bodhakam. Prayojana bodhakam. It teaches about the benefit of knowing Atman. If you know Atma, you can be free from struggle, boredom, misery, MBBS. You are free from MBBS. That is the prayojana. You enjoy your Ananda Swarupam. You are the substratum. You are the adhishtanam. You are not a tiny human being. You are the crown of this creation. Then you need not worry about anything. You are free from birth, death, old age, etc., etc. Therefore, this is arthabodhakatvam. Mahavakya remove all contradictions about your nature. Arthabodhakatvam. Prayojakatvat. Prayojanartha bodhakam. It always gives some prayojanam. Atma Vidya Utpadakena. It produces Atmajnanam, the highest knowledge. It removes ignorance, which is the cause of samsara. Atma avidya nivrutti mahavakya dvara eva bhavati. Atma ajnanam, ignorance, is the cause for all problems. All problems are removed, dissolved. This is the prayojanam. Therefore, Mula Vidya is the cause for triangular format, Dasa Buddhi, Jiva Buddhi, etc., etc. But all these limitations are removed by Mahavakya. So, Anadhikatattvat, Abadhitattvat, and Arthabodhakatvat, Pramanyam Bhavati Mahavakyam. Number 1, subdivision number 1. Sub 2 now means second Mahavakya Vichara is the second topic. Second topic lo second division 2-2. Okay. Bodhana Prakaraha. What is the method of teaching of Mahavakya? What method Upanishad follows? There are 3 types of Bodhana Prakaraha. One is Samanadhikaranya Sambandha. Number 2 is Visheshana Vishesha Sambandha. Number 3 is Laksha Lakshana Sambandha. Samanadhikarana Sambandha Jivatma Paramatmanoho. Tatpada Dvampada Samanadhikaranyam. Tatpada Jivatma Paramatma Visheshana Vishesha Sambhavaha. Visheshana Visheshya Bhava Sambandha. Visheshana Visheshya Bhava Rupa Sambandha. And Laksha Lakshana Sambandha Padartha Pratyagatmana. Laksha Lakshana Sambandha. What is the Samanadhikaranyam? You cannot say Jivatma is in Paramatma. You cannot say. Propositions all are negated. Non-propositional. It is a non-propositional means prepositions you cannot use. Jivatma is in Paramatma, you cannot say. Jivatma is from Paramatma, you cannot say. Jivatma is by Paramatma, you cannot say. Jivatma is of Paramatma, you cannot say. Jivatma is in Paramatma, you cannot say. All prepositions, Jivatma is away from Paramatma also, you cannot say. All prepositions are ruled out. So, Jivatma is Paramatma. So, non-propositional statement. Non-propositional prepositions. In, on, up, down, all these are prepositions, not. Therefore, in third sloka, we saw. Third chapter, third sloka, what was the sloka? Samanadhikaranyancha visheshana viseshyata laksha lakshanam padartha laksha lakshana padartha pratyagatmanam laksha lakshana sambandha padartha pratyagatmanam. So that is the sloka, third sloka. So Jivatma has got Paramatma, Samanadhikaranyam over. Then Visheshana Visheshya. Jivatma has got Paramatma status. Paramatma has got Jivatma status. Paramatma is the Visheshanam of Jivatma Visheshyam. Jivatma is the Visheshanam of Paramatma Visheshyam. So one is qualified by the other. This is called Visheshana Visheshya or Vishesharthabodhaka Vakyam. Vishesharthabodhaka Vakyam. So Jivatma has got Paramatma. Jivatma is Paramatma means what? Jivatma is Paramatma, we say. Jivatma has got Paramatma status. Paramatma has got Jivatma status. Two statuses are there. Jivatma and Paramatma. Two statuses based on Jivatvam and Paramatvam. Statuses are because of Visheshanams, Jivatmam and Paramatvam. Then what is there? Only Ekatma. There are no two Atmas. Visheshanam Ekatmanar. Visheshana Visheshya statuses Jivatvam, Paramatvam, Visheshanam. All these are not real. Only it is Ekatma. This is called Visheshya Visheshana Sambandha. In this manner, Mahavakya teaches, communicate, reveal Atma Swarupa. Then the third division in Mahavakya Vichara is Laksha Lakshana Sambandha. Jivatma has got inferior medium with inferior attributes. Paramatma has got superior medium with superior attributes. Jivatma is Alpagnaha, Alpashaktiman, Alpagataha. Paramatma is Sarvagataha, Sarvashaktiman. Therefore, the mediums are making Jivatma, Paramatma different. But if you knock off those limitations which are caused by the medium, you can arrive at Nirguna Atma. So attributes free, inferior attributes and superior attributes belong to the medium, Prapanchatrayam and Shariratrayam. All attributes are negated. Attributeless Sat, Chit, Ananda. It is called Lakshartha. So, Bhagatyaga Lakshana. Bhagatyaga Lakshana Dwara. You have to arrive at Mahavakya. Then another prakriya also used, Anvaya Vyatireka. Anvaya Vyatireka, three levels of operation. Three levels of operation means Samanadhikaranya level, Visheshana Visheshya level, and Laksha Lakshana Sambandha level. All these levels by applying particular logic. What is that logic? Anvaya Vyatireka logics. Co-presence and co-absence. Anvaya Vyatireka logic. What is non-variable is the truth. What is variable is unreal. That is factors, two factors. What is non-variable is myself, Atma. What is variable, body-mind complex, that factor is in me. I am that non-variable. In me, all the variable factors are there. This is called Anvaya Vyatireka. I am with variable. Once medium is there, I am variable. I enjoy the all variety, beauty, nobility, which doesn't have stability. I enjoy. If medium is not there, I remain as Aham Brahma Asmi. Without medium, Aham Brahma Asmi. With medium, I am Sishya, I am Guru, I am wife, I am husband, I am okay. With medium. So, medium, naneda, medium, when medium is there, upadhi is there, inferior, superior, all attributes are floating in me, the Atma, which is really free from medium. I am mediumless. I am in medium without medium. It's called Anvaya Vyatireka, non-variable in all variables. Anusyutataya vartate. Intrinsically, there I am in all variables. I am non-variable Satchit Ananda is inheres in all variables Nama Rupa. All variable Nama Rupa, name and form, I am non-variably without change, I am there. Anusyutataya. Sutre Manigana Yuvanar. Like that. Now with this two subdivisions are over. Mahavakya Vichara. Mahavakya Bodhaka Prakara also over. Then second topic, third division, Tatparya Vichara. Mahavakya Tatparyam. What is the message of Mahavakya? Again, three types of Vakyams. What are those Vakyams? Samsrishtartha Bodhaka Vakyam and Vishishtartha Bodhaka Vakyam Visa. Then Akhandartha Bodhaka Vakyam or Avakyartha Bodhaka Vakyam. This Avakyartha Bodhaka Vakyam we struggle a lot to understand when we were doing that shlokas. What is that simple Samklishtartha Bodhaka Vakyam means there are group of sentences with many attributes of many things. Samklishtartha Bodhaka Vakya means a sentence, group of sentence which has got many attributes and many things are there in that sentence. Many things are there with many attributes in many sentences. This is called Sanklishtartha Bodhaka Vakya. And third type of Vakyam is group of sentences. Many group of sentences are there. They reveal only one thing with many attributes. One thing in many sentences, group of sentences, all talking with many attributes about one thing. Like Vishnu Sahasranama I said. One thing. That is many things with many attributes about one thing. Many things with many attributes one and many attributes in many sentences, in group of sentences about one thing. That is called Visheshtartha Bodhaka Vakyam. Then third group of sentences are called Akhandartha Bodhaka Vakyam. One thing without attributes. A sentence talking about one thing without attributes. That is Tat Tvam Asi Mahavakyam. It is called Akhandartha Bodhaka Vakyam. Third group of sentence is that which is one sentence talking about one thing and without attributes. Very nice, very, very tough to remember. So many things with many attributes and one thing with many attributes and one thing without attributes. Okay. With this, the third topic is over. What is the third topic? Mahavakya Vichara. What were the subdivisions? Mahavakya Pramanyam, Anadhigata Badhita, that is. Then Mahavakya Bodhana Prakaraha, Samanadhikaranyam, Visheshana Vishesha Sambandha Bodhana and Laksha Lakshana. Now Tatparyam, Sanklishtartha Bodhana Vakyam, and three types of Vakyams are there, and Visishtartha Bodhaka Vakyam and Akhandartha Bodhaka Vakyam. Mahavakya comes under Akhandartha Bodhaka Vakyam. Or what is another name? Avakyartha Bodhaka Vakyam Mahavakyam. It comes under third type of that Akhandartha Bodhaka Vakyam. Now let us enter into the last final topic, Purvapaksha Nirasaha. In this Purvapaksha, also first objection. What is the objection of Purvapakshi? Purvapakshi said, any sentence you are telling, oh Sureshwaracharya, any sentence can talk about any object, anything can reveal when that object have that Shabda Pravrutti Nimittani. What are those Shabda Pravrutti? Jati, Guna, it must belong to a species, it must have attributes, that object must belongs to one species or must have some Guna, and it can have some Kriya, action, and it must be a substance, Dravyam. Then Sambandha. When all these are there, any sentence can reveal any object. Your Atma, what you are talking, Brahman, not having any of this, it does not come under Jati, it doesn't have Guna, it doesn't have Kriya, it is not a Dravyam, it is not having Sambandha because it is Ekam. How it can have all this? How your Mahavakya can reveal when these are not there? For that, two answers Sureshwaracharya gave. Even though Brahman is free from all those 4-5 factors, Shabda Pravritti Nimittani are not there, but Brahman can have that Sambandha with an unreal Ahankara. With the first answer, this is for with unreal Ahankara, real Brahman can have the Sambandha. Brahman is the Adhishtanam, and the Ahankara is superimposed upon the Brahman, which is the Adhishtanam, like snake superimposed. Unreal snake is superimposed on real rope or not? Snake is not there. Non-existent snake, how can you have superimposed upon the rope? So, unreal snake, real rope is Adhishtanam for unreal snake. So, you saw unreal snake, rope snake on the rope. So, the rope is the Adhishtanam. Similarly, Ahankara, lower I, you are experiencing upon the Adhishtanam Brahman. Brahman is the Adhishtanam upon which unreal Ahankara is dancing, moving, dancing like. Mahavakya exploits this. Mithya Sambandha is revealed. Another example also, second answer is how Supta Purusha is sleeping person is waking up. He is sleeping and mother or father, they are waking up that child, son or daughter. Wake, get up, get up, get up. But that person is in Sushupti Avastha. This person is in waking state. Waking state like a father, how he is waking up that sleeping person who is asleep. So therefore words, father words, uttishta, uttishta, get up, get up. That real words, words are, words wake up a sleeping person. Even they are not having sambandha. Father words and that sleeping son, what sambandha they have? There is no sambandha. But the words are functioning or not. Like that, Mahavakya words are also having their functional capacity. So, Shabda has got a mysterious power to reveal that fact. This is the first objection. Two answers over. Now come to the second objection. Now tell me your he is asking question. Tell me your Mahavakya is Satyam or Mithya? Is it real or unreal? And what we say? Mahavakya is Mithya only. Mahavakya is Mithya. It reveals When we say mithya, how it can reveal mithya mahavakyam reveal satyam brahma? Yes, it can reveal. Mithya mahavakya reveal satyam brahma. For that we gave one example. What is that? Reflected face. Reflected face is real or unreal? Mithya. It is unreal. Reflected face is serving as to reveal the original face. You keep bindi upon your face, real face, with the help of unreal face or real face. In the mirror, reflected face is there. In the mirror, reflected face is there. Because of that reflected face, you are putting the bindi upon your real face. So, unreal face reflected pratibimba mukham is helping you or not? It is helping. Similarly, mithya mahavakya can reveal real Brahman. Just as unreal face, reflected face, revealing my original face. Just as reflected face, my own reflected face, unreal face, revealing my real face. Every day mirror we are seeing. None of us are asking how unreal face is revealing my real face. Are we asking? Are we questioning? No. Happily, hundreds of times we use mirror. Original face, we are making so many things upon that face. So, similarly, unreal mahavakya also, mithya mahavakya also can reveal satyam brahma. Daniki diniki saripoyindi. Telugu dese. Daniki diniki saripoyindi. So, next, third objection is prasankhyanavada. Third objection. Second objection was what? Whether mahavakya is satyam or mithya. No, mithya only. Then first objection is what? Shabda pravritti nimittas are not there. How mahavakya can reveal? It can reveal. Two answers Sureshwaracharya gave. Now in the third question, the objection, it is like an objection. He says, mahavakya cannot directly give liberation. After Shravanam, you have to do meditation. Mahavakya dhyanam. Aham brahmasmi dhyanam. Avritti. Aham brahmasmi avritti you have to do in dhyanam every day. That is called prasankhyanam. After prasankhyanam, after lot of meditation, you get some extraordinary punya. That punya gives you aparoksha jnanam, he said. For that, Sureshwaracharya said, Shravanena eva mokshaha, Shravanena eva atmajnana praptihi moksha praptihi, Shravana kale eva. There is no necessity of any meditation. Only Shravanam is sufficient. Shravana matrena, mahavakya Shravana matrena moksha praptihi, anya sadhanam na apekshitam. For that, Purvapakshi asked, then why Shastra said, Shrotavyo, Mantavyo, Nididhyasitavyaha? Nididhyasitavyaha, it is said. How can you say that? What answer you can give for Nididhyasanam? There, for that Sureshwaracharya said, in Nididhyasanam you are not going to convert the Paroksha Jnanam into Aproksha Jnanam. You are not going to get any new Jnanam in Nididhyasanam. Really speaking, Mahavakya need not give Jnanam. Mahavakya does only Ajnana Nivritti. Mahavakya did already Ajnana Nivritti. Mahavakya is not going to give even Jnanam also. Really speaking, Mahavakya is not going to give any Jnanam, new knowledge for you. Everybody is having Atma Anubhava already. You are Atma only. Even Bhagavan cannot give Ajnana nivrittihi eva jnana praptihi. This is very, very subtle point. There is no jnana prapti, atma jnana prapti, what we are saying. Really speaking, what do you mean by atma jnana prapti? Atma ajnana nivritti eva atma jnana prapti. Simultaneously happens. Atma ajnana nivritti eva, self ignorance removal alone, or you can say the removal of self ignorance alone is called as self knowledge, attainment of self knowledge. This is to be underlined carefully. The removal of self ignorance, the moment it happens, the self knowledge take place automatically, at a time, simultaneously. Simultaneously means the moment ignorance gone, knowledge arise. There is no gap at all. Gap is not possible. Gap is not possible. And we put the light, how darkness goes? Slowly it goes, like on a tortoise madri, very, very, very slowly darkness goes in. No, darkness goes at a time, at once. Like that here also, Mahavakya also removes, once it removes ignorance, at a time, at once, Atma Jnana Prapti takes place. Why you are recommending Prasankhyanam, meditation? Meditation is not required at all. Atma Jnana Prapti already taken place. For that Purvapakshi's objection is what? But I am Dukhi. I am not claiming Ananda Swarupam. I am not able to claim that I am Ananda Swarupam. I am Dukhi, Ragi. In spite of listening to Mahavakya, you are telling it has removed my ignorance. It has removed my ignorance. If it has removed my ignorance, if I would have attained Atma Jnanam, why I am a Dukhi? Why I am sorrowful? Why I am miserable? Why I am having burdensome life in spite of Atma Jnanam, Shravana Jnanam? He asked. For that, Sureshwaracharya said, that is your problem. That is your problem, my dear. You have to remove Viparita Bhavana. Habitual orientation only is obstructing. The obstruction is to be removed. Light is already burning. Light is already giving light. Switch is on. But it is covered with a dark cloth. However much you press the switch again and again and again, there is no use. You remove the black cover, veiling cover. You discover. Remove the cover called discover. You remove that cover means Viparita Bhavana Nivrittihi eva Nididhyasanasya phalam. Nididhyasana is meant for the removal of what? Viparita Bhavana, habitual orientation. Habitual orientation nivrityarthameva nididhyasanam. Shrotavyaha shravanam mananam samshaya nivritti. Viparita Bhavana nivrityartham nididhyasanam. Natu jnanartham. Not for Atma Jnanam. Mind is there. Let it be there. Mind has got problems. Let them be there. I am not the mind. I watch all the problems of the mind as like an objectification, neighborization. In spite of dukkha in the mind, I am Brahman only. In spite of worry in the mind, I am Ananda Atma only. They cannot touch me. They are Vyavaharika Satyam. So the mind, Indriyasya Indriyasyarthe Ragadveshau Vyavasthitau Tayoho Vasham na agachet Tauhyasya Paripandhinau. Shankara Krishna Paramatma said in Bhagavad Gita, So, indriyasya artha. As long as you have body, mind, complex sense objects in the world, raga, dvesha are bound to be there at some extent, but you cannot make a nil raga, dvesha. Nil raga, dvesha mind doesn't exist. Therefore, Jnani is enjoying that ananda in spite of mental disturbances. Even slight disturbance also in the mind is having the sakshi bhava. That is the status of Jnani's status. Once you have that, you are a sthira prajnaha, sthita prajnaha, स्थित प्रज्ञस्य का भाषा समाधिस्तस्य केशव स्थितधि किं प्रभाषेत किमासीत व्रजेत किम. For that, Acharya's write commentaries on and on and on. Sthita prajnasya ka bhasha, samadhistasya sthita prajnasya ka bhasha. Madhusudana Saraswati write a different way. Shankaracharya writes, and Sridhara Swami writes, so many other 9 commentaries. Ramaraya Kavi writes, so Sthita Prajnaha Samadhistasya, who absorbed in the self, Samadhistasya. Sthira Prajnasya, who is firm in his knowledge, who is firm in Atma. Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasha. Ka bhasha means what language he speaks, and Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, or Hindi, or Gujarati. No, bhasha is not that language, because there is no bhasha for Atma at all. Okay, bhasha means sthita prajnasya samadhistasya sthita prajnasya ka bhasha. What is that? The status of mind, vyavahara. Before Madhusudana Saraswati says, before Samadhi, after Samadhi, he gives, that is a big topic. Okay, that's why Shankaracharya won't take that yogic Samadhi. He says only firm, abiding in Atma. Okay, absorbed in the Atma, firm in Atma. That's all. Prajna means Jnana. Firmly establishing oneself in knowledge. That's all. Jnani is firmly established. Then what? Next line, Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya kesa sthitadi kim prabhasheta kim asita kim rajeta kim. Like that, will he sit or not? Don't ask, will he talk or not? If he won't talk or not, and Krishna is talking only, no? That means as though Arjuna is doubting Krishna. Kim anade, we should not take in Moolam, we make a funny. Will he talk or not? If he talks, how he talks? Will he sit or not? If he sit, how he will sit? Just for funny sake, we talk like that. In the class, beginners class. Koncham keeping, active. Otherwise, very difficult, tough chapter, second chapter. It does not mean that he is asking well. He kim prabhasheta? Prabhasheta kim? Will he talk? Krishna is talking on and on and on. That means he will talk. Okay, it does not mean that he will talk or not. It's not the question. So people misunderstand that sloka. Then go on and on, Sita Prajna Lakshanas, Dukkhesh Anudigna Manaha. That is the meaning here. Why I am elaborating that second chapter, that slokas, Dukkhesh Anudigna Manaha, Sukhesh Vigata Spruha. From 50 onwards, it goes on and on. 52 onwards, up to last. Lord Krishna revel in that Sthita Prajna Lakshanas. Arjuna is blinking, looking at Lord Krishna. Dukkhesh Anudvigna Manaha. Mind is having lot of problems, issues. Pavam, let it have. In spite of that also, I am ever free Sat Chit Ananda Swarupam. This is the bottom line. Therefore, what? Prasankhyanam is not required. Mahavakya Shravanena eva aparoksha jnanam bhavati. Because of some obstacles, viparita bhavana, nididhyasanam is required, not prasankhyanam. With this, I conclude the summary of third chapter. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.